How you doing today, fellas? Today we got a Bunn dual brewer digital brewer control, and the complaint is that when the customer hits brew, it only brews a very small amount of coffee, and they have to hit the brew button 3 or 4 times to get a decent amount of coffee. Now the issue is likely caused by lack of water flow through the brew solenoid or the brew valve, and that is caused by scale buildup. And we're going to address that here. How you doing today, fellas? We're going to calibrate a Bunn digital brewer control machine. It's a dual brewer. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find this hidden button. It's by the end. We're going to push it until this message changes. Boom, done. Now you're going to keep pushing it until it says calibrate. Calibrate flow. Yes, you can use this control button, which is under yes. Spray head calc, yes. Container ready? Yes, this is a container. So you can use any container you want and then measure to 32 ounces of whatever container that you have that has measurements. An example of a container with measurements is this Brixing cup, which has 10 ounces listed. So if you had if you did not have a suitable container, you can find one. The store has cups. Calibrate it under here and then pour it to here, measure it. So anyways, we're gonna go on. Yes. So container ready is yes. Calibrate spray. Alright, so we're going to push this brew button here on the one that we're going to calibrate, which is the right one. And it's going to take 1 whole minute. This one has coffee. This one has coffee. Yeah. Sorry, I'm
You're alright. You're okay.
So it's sending a stream of water through this funnel. You got to make sure this funnel has absolutely nothing inside. No filter, no grounds, nothing. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So this one is set to 25 ounces. Hard to see right now, but that's what it says right here. Right ounce 25. However, we have an issue. It only gave us about 14 ounces. So that means we're gonna have to mess around with the spray head. Solenoid, which is gonna be this. This is called the Brew solenoid. Probably needs to be cleaned out a little bit. That's it. Just clean out the one that it's on. So I'm gonna have to open this up, take it apart, clean it out. And if you can't clean it out, just replace it. I almost forgot to mention, if it says 25 and it's not 25 down here, you can also push this this plus button to raise it if it was more than 25, or this minus button if it was less than 25. I could have pushed this all the way down to 15 ounces. However, it's such a big difference that I'm gonna take a look at the solenoid. If it was like 22 or 20, I would have just adjusted it here, and then it would have compensated for the amount of water coming through, and it would have made a perfect brew. But I think it's better to address the problem right now. Alright, to take off this brew solenoid, which is having issues, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here. We're going to take off this spray head and also this little bolt, which is a little difficult. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, that thing took 2 hands. So the next thing we're gonna do is gonna go up top. Now we're gonna get a pinch off this hot water. And try to get that up. Now just twist up. There we go. So, as you can see, it's not easy taking this thing off, but it is doable. So, it's got quite a bit of buildup. You're going to have to descale the inside of this and that, which I'll do right now. Hey fellas, I got this thing cleaned out, descaled. Before you put it on, you're going to also want to run a brush through this and into this to get the scale, because there is going to be some scale. It's going to prevent this thing from flowing right. So anyways, so let's try this one more time. We're going to do that calibration. Alright, keep going until you hit calibrate. Come on, yes. Alright, yes, yes. Alright, got my container, make sure it's empty. Alright, here we go, ready to go. Now, oops, almost forgot the funnel. Shoot, that would have sucked. Alright, empty funnel, remember that. Alright, now push the brew button. Flow should be better, but you never know. Like, looks like I got a hair over 16. Shoot. Alright, well, I'm going to have to descale that one more time. Guys, we're going to try to recalibrate this one more time. Let's see. Long press that until it changes its message. There we go. Now scroll through until it says calibrate. Yes, yes, yes. And the brew side that you're going to work on. Oh, that looks so much better. Amazing. Look at that flow. Yep. This is what we're looking for. Alright, it says done. So, it says 25 ounces. Let's see what it actually is. That is way more than 25. It looks like that is between 32 and 48, which would be 34, 36, 38, 40. I'll call that 41. So we're going to raise this to match it, because we want that brew to be good. There we go, and we're done.